Today we're going to see what happens when Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, tries to control the mighty Godzilla. This should be interesting. Let's do it. Our story begins with a terrifying roar that shakes the foundations of the city of Atlantis. Even though the city is underwater, the power behind the roar makes the water ripple like a stone tossed into a pond. But what has caused such a commotion? The answer is something both wondrous and terrifying. Something that was thought to exist only in ancient myths. A monster so colossal it dwarfs even the mightiest warships of the surface dwellers. A creature of unimaginable power, Godzilla. Now, how did Godzilla end up in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? Well, that's a long story that doesn't concern us right now. What's important is that he's here, and he's causing quite the stir down there in the depths. How will Aquaman handle this situation? As the tremors subside and the waters settle, a lone figure emerges from the shimmering depths. It's Aquaman, his green hair flowing behind him like seaweed, his expression grave. He'd felt the disturbance caused by Godzilla's arrival, and knew he had to investigate. As he gets closer to where the tremors originated, what he sees before him is nothing short of astonishing. Towering above the coral formations, blocking out the sun with its colossal form, is Godzilla. Its skin, a mosaic of emerald and sapphire scales, shimmers with an otherworldly glow. Its dorsal fins cutting through the water like the sharpest of blades. The very sight of it fills Aquaman with a sense of awe and trepidation. But it's not just Godzilla's sheer size that impresses Aquaman. It's the raw power that seems to radiate from its very being. There is a palpable energy around the creature that speaks of destructive capabilities beyond anything Aquaman has ever witnessed. And yet, amidst this overwhelming sense of power, there's also a strange familiarity. Aquaman can't shake off the feeling that he's seen this creature somewhere, somehow before. Could it be a figment of his imagination, or is there more to Godzilla than meets the eye? Godzilla turns its colossal head towards Aquaman, its eyes locking onto him with an intensity that sends a shiver down his spine. In that instant, Aquaman feels as though all of Godzilla's thoughts, emotions and memories are being laid bare before him. It's as if the very essence of this ancient being is being laid at his feet. But what does this mean for Aquaman? Is this a challenge, a warning, or something else entirely? Only time will tell. As the two titans face off, the fate of the ocean hangs in the balance. Aquaman, undeterred by the danger, summons all his courage and prepares to confront this mysterious behemoth. Can he truly control the mighty Godzilla? Will the king of Atlantis conquer the king of the monsters? Dive deep into this epic showdown and find out. In the face of this extraordinary situation, Aquaman wastes no time. He knows that whatever is happening to Godzilla, it's urgent, and he needs to understand what's going on as soon as possible. As Aquaman swims closer to Godzilla, he can feel the creature's immense power thrumming through the water like a living earthquake. Yet he presses on, driven by his duty to protect his people and the wider marine ecosystem. His heart pounds in his chest, not from fear, but from the sheer excitement of the challenge before him. This is what being Aquaman is all about, facing the unknown, taming the wild and standing up for what is right. And as he gets closer, he prepares to face whatever trials lie ahead. And then it hits him, a memory from his past. A dream he had as a child. In that dream, he saw a colossal monster, a fusion of reptilian and aquatic features, destroying entire cities with a single swipe of its powerful tail. The dream had been so vivid that it left an indelible mark on his young mind. Could this be the same creature, brought to life before him in the murky depths of the Atlantic? As if to confirm Aquaman's suspicions, Godzilla opens its mouth in a silent roar, revealing rows upon rows of sharp, jagged teeth, each one as long as Aquaman's forearm. From deep within its throat comes a low rumble that resonates in Aquaman's bones. It's a sound that speaks of unimaginable power, of ancient battles and forgotten lore. And as he listens to this eerie greeting, Aquaman realizes that he is indeed facing the very monster from his childhood dreams, the legendary Godzilla. Determined to uncover the truth behind Godzilla's presence in Atlantic waters, Aquaman dives deeper, braving the intense pressure and pitch-black darkness that envelops him. As he ventures into the unknown, he can't shake off the feeling that he's not alone. There's a presence watching him, studying him with an intelligence that's both fascinating and unnerving. But who or what is observing him from the shadows? And what are their intentions? Only time will reveal the answers to these pressing questions. Meanwhile, high above the surface of the ocean, in the bustling metropolis of Manta, News of a gigantic sea monster reaches the authorities. As the word spreads, a sense of panic and uncertainty grips the city. People rush to the coast to get a glimpse of the supposed monster, but all they see is the endless expanse of the sea, rippling gently in the wind. However, unbeknownst to them, deep beneath the waves, a battle of epic proportions is about to unfold. In the murky depths of the ocean, Aquaman has managed to get close enough to Godzilla to assess the situation more closely. What he finds is nothing short of astonishing. Godzilla's skin is covered with an otherworldly glow, its massive form pulsating with an otherworldly energy. As Aquaman observes this magnificent creature more closely, he realizes that this is no ordinary beast. It's something from another world, a being of pure elemental power, a true monster of legend. And as he takes in the full force of Godzilla's presence, Aquaman understands that he is facing a challenge unlike any he has ever encountered before. This is a test of his skills, his courage and his unwavering determination to protect the natural order of the world. And as he steels himself for the task ahead, he knows that the fate of the ocean itself hangs in the balance. As Aquaman continues to observe Godzilla, he notices something strange, a faint pulsing light emanating from the creature's head. Intrigued, he swims closer and discovers a small, intricate device embedded in the top of Godzilla's head. It looks like some kind of crown, except instead of precious gems, it's adorned with advanced technology that seems to be controlling Godzilla's every move. And as Aquaman examines this mysterious crown further, he realizes that this is the key to understanding Godzilla's behavior, and perhaps the key to ending its rampage. With newfound determination, Aquaman confronts Godzilla, ready to put an end to its destructive behavior and restore balance to the ocean. As Aquaman engages Godzilla in battle, the ocean around them becomes a chaotic maelstrom of thrashing tails and crashing waves. The battle is intense, and neither combatant gives an inch. But as the fight rages on, Aquaman begins to tire. Godzilla is a relentless opponent, its strength and stamina seemingly endless. And as the battle reaches its climax, Aquaman knows he needs to use every trick at his disposal to win. In a desperate gamble, Aquaman decides to take a risk. He charges towards Godzilla, ignoring the creature's furious thrashing and attacks, aiming directly for the device embedded in its head. With a well-placed kick, Aquaman strikes the device, sending sparks flying and knocking Godzilla off balance. In that split second of distraction, Aquaman unleashes a torrent of seawater, binding Godzilla's limbs and trapping it in place. And with the monster subdued, Aquaman makes his final move. Using all his strength, he lunges forward and delivers a powerful punch to the device, shattering it into pieces. With the device destroyed, Godzilla's behavior changes dramatically. The wild, erratic movements cease, and the creature becomes calm and docile. It looks at Aquaman with what seems to be gratitude and understanding, and then it dives deep into the ocean, disappearing from sight. In the aftermath of the battle, Aquaman surveys the damage, realizing the extent of the destruction Godzilla has caused. But he knows that what he has done is for the greater good. He has saved countless lives and protected the delicate balance of the ocean ecosystem. And as he returns to Atlantis, he is greeted as a hero. The citizens of Atlantis cheer and celebrate, thanking him for his bravery and selflessness. But Aquaman knows that his work is never truly done. He is the guardian of the seas, and as long as the oceans are in peril, he will be there to answer the call. And as he watches Godzilla disappear into the depths, he knows that this may not be the last time he will see the king of the monsters. So what do you think? Could Aquaman really control the mighty Godzilla? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic matchups. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.